Hi everyone, just Damien. Sorry that I've not been online for a while. I've been busy and I've had a couple of health issues that have taken its effect on me. It's just an update and an unboxing on my updates and some help I would really like your help with, if possible. And it's about getting back on track now. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned in my last video that I had possibly some stuff lined up with Aston Martin at Stockton for a passenger ride in Aston Martin at the car show on the 4th of May. Sadly, due to health and safety reasons, Stockton Council won't allow passenger rides anymore. So that's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen now. And I just said that they might see if they can arrange something else for me for August, but I'm doubtful. That's the thing with me. I get offered things and then I build myself up, and then it all goes wrong. Yeah. So I've got them lined up, and I've got a couple of things lined up possibly this week. I'm hopefully going to meet my social worker again on Tuesday. Meet for me. I really don't know. I've also had to sack my support worker due to him breaking client confidentiality. So I've had a bit of a nervous breakdown and a bit of other things as well, but I'm back on track and I do want to progress on with my YouTube work and hopefully make things better for me and other people like myself. And this is where I need your help, and this is where I need your guidance, Darlington. I'm counting on you, Darlington. I need your help with this. Basically, I'm going to need some better filming equipment because at the moment I'm just using laptop, phone, or tablet. But I would like possibly a portable camcorder and a tripod or something in those something in those areas, as I'd like to do some filming, driving, motovlogging videos. I won't be driving, I'll be pulled into a car park or something. But I want to do videos where I'm going out more with the community and mixing with people. So if I go like to places, I want to do more stuff where I'm interacting with people and more stuff where I'm mixing with people. So yeah, I do want someone who needs some better filming equipment so I can film out in the community and out in public spaces. So if anyone can help me or sponsor me, I will do a review on the product. But the product will be the review will be my opinion and how I think the product will work for me. So if it's a second-hand video camera, I'll explain the good points and the bad points for me, really. So if you can sponsor me that way, I will put your name in the video and I will put your name out there as a thank you. Basically, yeah. Another thing is, you all know that I'm single and I've made videos before about being single. I'm 29 and I'm getting lonely and I'm getting a bit lonely as well. I've been posting on buy, sell and swap pages on Facebook, and I've also been posting on Gumtree, Spock, and other things just to basically try to find love in that. As you're all aware that in my last video that I've moved into my own place and it's getting lonely. Really, it's getting lonely in this place. It's just I'd like to have someone to share it with and to share my life with, really, and to lie on the couch with, watching the TV. My couch is a corner couch and it's massive, and I've got a double beddy, but I've also got a spare room. So yeah, I don't even have a bed in the spare room, but I've also got a spare room. So it's massive, this flat, and I am enjoying it, living on my own, but it's getting a bit lonely because I've got no one to share it with. And what I'm hopefully wanting to do as well, if anyone would be interested, as I've said before, I've never dated before, so I've applied for dating shows. Dating shows don't work for me, and I've tried selling my story through newspaper, magazines, and this and that. And yeah, I'd like to meet someone. As I've said before, I'm attracted to transgendered women, but I'm also attracted to feminine women. And I do find some transgendered women express the femininity more in a feminine way. So I'm looking to meet people more my own age and that are feminine, because I like dresses, handbags, heels, that kind of stuff. I do prefer tights to stockings, but yeah, as I said, what I'm wanting to do is meet up with people and start a relationship, but I want to document, if possible, my relationships, and like document the first couple of dates, meeting each other, and basically how it's gone and how it's been. So basically, I want to start filming more about my dating life, and if anyone would want to meet me and would like to date me, I would be. And if you are interested in being a part of a story, being a part of a journey, and wanting to share the story with other people, I'd be more than happy to let you in. That's what I want to do anyway. I just want to start sharing more of my life and more of my dating stuff, so it can help other people like myself. And yeah, I've noticed as well, I'm getting recognition for being me. People have messaged me on Facebook about me helping. One woman messaged me, I don't know if it was last year or this year, she said she was speaking to me once on a bus, and I might not remember her, I honestly don't, but she said talking to me helped her with a couple of issues a friend was going through. And I've also noticed as well, when I've helped all people on the bus and that, asking them if they're okay, and that I'm getting recognition on Facebook as well. One woman messaged me on Facebook and said if her children turned out to be as polite and as empathetic as me, she'd be really happy. And her children were on the spectrum as well. Can't remember if she said autism or Asperger's, but she said that. She said that to me on Facebook, but I'm getting recognition for my work, but I'm not getting recognition from anyone that would like to start a relationship with me. And that's a bit, I find that a bit contradictory, really, and a bit hurtful and a bit upsetting, because I'm getting the recognition, but I'm not getting the recognition to do the one thing that most normal people do, and most normal people have done. And it also hurts me as well, because I can get life-changing opportunities. I've been in the Formula One paddock, and a visit through Mercedes-Benz, and I've had other stuff as well, and I can get the life-changing opportunities. However, the problem is that I find it easier getting the life-changing opportunities, but the stuff what most normal people and what's normal to others, I'm finding it really hard for as well. I find it really hard to get as well, and I would like to meet someone that can drive and someone that was into Formula One as well. And I would like to also do in my videos, videos on the female driving culture in Darlington and across the North East as well. So if you're interested in that, want to show your car off and want to be part of that, I'd be happy to do that, because yeah, I've noticed a lot of young lasses about the area drive Audis, Audi A1s and A3s and BMWs, and I did honestly the other night have someone drive past and wave at me in Audi. I honestly don't know who she was, but yeah, it's something I've noticed a lot, that a lot of lasses tend to drive Audis, BMWs, mainly Audis really. But if you are female and wanting to do some work with me regarding your experiences with driving and want to show your car off and that, I'm more than happy to work with you. I'm also wanting to work with companies like in the media sector as well, for like car companies and that. And if you're a dealership, and you would like me to be on camera and to promote your product, I will be happy. I will be happy in working with you on these guidelines. And yeah, I do also have a full driving license, passed my test in 2010. So if you want to give me a car for a couple of days, and I can drive about reviewing it, I'll be more than happy to do that. And I would leave my car with you as well. So I haven't tried driving convertibles yet, but I would like to. I don't even know if I've been a passenger in a convertible, but I would like to do a lot more media stuff around motor racing industry, not more around the motor racing industry and driving industry in general. I would like to see a lot more people getting involved with motor racing that have a disability and that kind of stuff as well. So if anyone from motor racing organisations want to work with me as well, I'm more than happy to as well. And I'm also looking for voluntary work around the Darlington area as well. And I'm looking for a bit of business admin office work. And if anyone's wanting to work with me to help me get some experience and just getting me out the house to meet with other people, that's what I'm gonna need. That's what I need right now, really, to get out the house and keep my mind occupied. Otherwise, I start having a nervous breakdown, and I just want to get my life back on track. So, yeah, as I said, I would like to meet people that are transgendered but also female. That's the type of people I'm wanting to date as well. And even if you're just transgendered or female and just want to talk with me and talk about your experiences, I'll be more than happy to have a talk and offer advice regarding different things as well. So feel free to message me, and as I say, around the transgender stuff, I have met people that are transgendered. However, I haven't really met anyone that's transgendered around a similar age to myself. I have met transgendered women that are old enough to be my parents, that are old enough to be my parents, so to speak. And yeah, so I would like to basically learn about different cultures and different beliefs as well, and progress on forward with this YouTube stuff. As I've said many times before, that I do have plans for the channel, but I've found no one or nowhere wanting to help with this. And yeah, Darlington, I need your help. I really do, Darlington, I need your help. Yep. And I do want to also spread awareness around disability and getting more people involved with motor racing. And I do want to see more females and more people with disabilities in Formula One and motor racing in general. And I'm feeling a lot better in myself after I've had a chat with you all, but I do need your help, Darlington. Yeah, another thing, I'm going to see Kylie in July. It's the 1st of August, I believe the show is, but it's 2-night break with national holidays and it's sold out. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a break away and going to be a couple of nights away as well. And hopefully I can recharge my batteries as well. And I do have separate rooms booked for me and my mother because my mother's going with me. And I do have separate rooms booked. I did message them as well, because if you do have a disability and if you do have a disability, sometimes with national holidays you can get the carer's ticket for the event for free, but you still have to pay for your carer for the coach and for the hotel stay. When I went to the British Grand Prix last year, I paid for my aunt's hotel room and I paid for her transport, but the racing tickets for the event, they did a carer's discount and carers got in free as well. So I got in free for that, my aunt in free for that, but the Kylie, I tried to do that, but I couldn't get in for free. However, they have gave us 2 single rooms at no extra charge, basically. So my mum's 60, I'm 29, and it'll be a bit inappropriate. My mum's sharing a hotel room with me, and me sharing a hotel room with my mum. And by gum, she snores and has a mouth open. Just a little impression there, but she does snore, so that's, I did say she snores, so they gave us an extra room. No extra charge, so they've contacted the hotel. And also with national holidays, if you go to the offices and that to book your national holiday, sometimes a lot of the events like the Formula One and that, you have to get general admin tickets, but if you contact and go through the head office, then you can get grandstand tickets or seat upgrades. So if you are looking for a national holidays event and you do have carers needs, or if you do want like upgraded seat or anything, I'd recommend going through the head office basically as well. Also, if you're a driver and you get the lower rate mobility component, or if you get the lower rate mobility component and you've got a parent or a carer that's a driver as well, I would highly recommend looking on the DVLA, because you can get half price with your car tax as well. So I'd recommend that as well. I've got the half price car tax on my car at the moment, and that's how I tax it for the year. And to be honest, with what you pay for 6 months, it's you pay a supplement if you pay car tax for 6 months. So if you pay your car tax for 6 months, if you pay your car tax for 6 months and you've got the mobility components, I highly recommend that you look at the DVLA for disabled car tax, because you'll be able to get 12-month car tax for less than what you'd pay for the 6-month car tax with the extra premium that they charge for 6-month car tax. So there's that as well. So I'm just letting you know of a couple of things as well. And also, if you've got a disability and you get the higher rate care on your PIP and you get ESA as well, and you're living on your own, I'd highly recommend going to Citizens Advice or phoning the disability charities and funding the ESA, because you can get an extra £64.40 a week on your benefits for living on your own and having PIP and ESA. It's called a severe disability premium. So yeah, every little helps. And if you have got any questions or anything, feel free to message me. And if you would like to date me, and you would like to share the story, share the beliefs, and share the channel, and share this experience with other people that are going through similar issues to myself and similar questioning of their sexual identity, sexuality, I'd be more than willing to work with you, and feel free to message me. When I say I'm exploring my sexuality, I'm attracted to women, as I've said, but I'm also attracted to transgendered women. But a lot of people say that I'm gay because of it, or I'm bisexual. But when I'm out and when I'm on dating sites, I don't get urges to look at men. I only get urges to look at women that are feminine. So if I'm sort of be bisexual, you have to be attracted to men and women. Attracted to men and women. You have to be attracted to men and women. So I'm attracted to women and transgender women, but transgendered women it's a medical condition. Someone being born in the wrong body because the brain develops after, after your sexual organs, or is it the other way around? I know one thing develops before the other. Yeah. Also, regarding the setup I've got in here regarding my media system and what I would recommend, I've bought on Amazon. I've only used it once properly, but I bought on Amazon plus that modem and broadband downstairs. You can get power over Ethernet over power adapters, should I say? But the one that I got, the one that I had was my sister's boyfriend's. That he'd left when he split up with my sister, so he'd left it, and I was trying it. He left it. I brought it over, but I can't remember if can't remember if I'd used it or not. But I'd brought it over anyway. But the problem with me I've got 3 devices that I need to hardwire into the telly, so just that I need to wire into it, into the modem. TV, Android TV box, and the Xbox. So I bought one on Amazon for about, I can't remember if it was 50 something pound or 60 something pounds, and it does 3 devices in one go. So I had the Ethernet cables, and it came with a couple of Ethernet cables as well. So I've got one of them ordered. I ordered it on the night. Came on Mother's Day, to be honest. I was at my mum's for a meal, and I was rushing to come home because I was watching the F1 at my mum's, and I was rushing to come home basically because I'd seen on the app that they were ready to deliver it to my flat. But apparently, it had been ordered to my old address, so it had been ordered to my mum and dad. So when I was about to run home to my own place, to try to get there before they come in, they delivered it. They'd delivered it to my mum. So that was one mistake that I'm happy with, and one mistake that I'm happy with as well. So it meant I got my parcel in time, and as well, I'd ordered something on Amazon and my account was credited £20, and so I got £20 knocked off it really. So I ordered it on Saturday night, came on the Sunday. So yeah, I am basically just need to focus on getting something to do to occupy my mind and that really as well. So yeah, if you're ever moving house or you ever need solicitor for buying, selling a property, I recommend Collegal in Stockton. And Hannah Forbes to work with me. She's amazing. She said normally leasehold work takes, with it being a flat, it's leasehold. So she said normally with a flat it takes 11 to 16 weeks for the leasehold and the leasehold bill to come through. And basically took 9 weeks start to finish. It took 9 weeks, start to finish. Took 9 weeks from finding out I could get a mortgage and until getting the keys and moving in. Basically, so 9 weeks from the day I found out I could get a mortgage to actually getting the keys. And if I'd gone down conventional housing routes, a lot of the problems were going down conventional housing routes. I wouldn't have been able to get a property in the right area, possibly for Horton, Springfield area. I needed somewhere to be closer to my mum's and closer to my parents, so for them and for me to live near them. So I got for somewhere like Horton area, and that you could be waiting months, years to get a place. And also if I did go down conventional housing routes as well, because of me having a disability and me have needing some extra support and that still, I could have ended up in sheltered accommodation, shared accommodation with other people similar to myself with disabilities. It's a good thing for some other people, however, it won't have been really good for me. And I'd much rather own my own place at the end of the day and be close to my parents for the support when I need it. Basically, and it's cheaper than renting. To be honest, it's cheaper than renting. What I'm paying for the mortgage on this place, and it was the cheapest 2-bedroom flat on the market in Darlington. Basically, I've been looking at properties and we'd seen another one in Winfield area. Me and my mum, we've gone to see this other one in Winfield area, 1-bedroom flat. Similar price to what I paid for this. Maybe slightly cheaper, but it was ground floor and owned by a heavy smoker. It needed gutting, basically gutting and redecorating, new carpets, everything. It was owned by a heavy smoker. You could literally taste fags for about half an hour after I'd left. And the bedroom on it, as well was tiny. This property has twice as much storage. This property, I'd say, possibly has more storage than the whole size of that other flat. And as well, what I didn't like about the other flat, all the doors, all the rooms led into one room. Basically, you walk from one room into another room, and I didn't really like that. It has its own landing, and it's got its own intercom as well for extra security, and 2 good-sized bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen, storage, plenty of it, and it's near to my parents. I didn't think I was going to get this place, to be honest, because I offered what I could afford, and then they'd phoned me. I phoned the estate agents, put my offer in, and said that this is what I can offer, but they phoned me back at dinner time and said my offer's not being accepted. But I explained to her that honestly I can't afford it anymore. So basically, I got a call back that night to say that it's been accepted and that things were on the ball, so to speak, and it is a nice flat, nice area. Only problem is, with it being flat, you can hear noise from downstairs, they can hear noise from me, and I've got my own space. That's all I need as well. And my sister moved out with my parents a week before me. No, a week after me, sorry, I moved out a week before her. She went to she's gone to work on a cruise ship for 6 months, and 6 months on, 2 months off, another 6 months on, and I think she's really enjoying it as well. Yeah, so the woman left loads of stuff as well for me. Didn't even ask her to. She left wardrobe. We've had to move that into the spare room. She's left a wardrobe, fridge, a fridge, washing machine, a freezer, a ironing board, and a few other bits as well, like chairs for under the kitchen unit in that as well. And she left me some biscuits when I moved in as well. And people next door that way, that aren't part of this flat block. They're on their house. They're on their house, but they'd left me a card as well, and I thought that was a good thing. And yeah, and I do own a garden, believe it or not, but it's leased to next door, so it is my garden, but it's not my garden, so to speak. So to be honest, I would have ideally have liked a house, but having looking into things, I couldn't. There was no houses suitable for my price range, and the houses that were available would needed a lot of work done to it as well. And also, I'm not very independent yet, and I'm still learning my independent skills, and I'm still having support with other areas. So, house for me would have been too much upkeep, to be honest. And having a flat, it's all on one level, just about, and it would it it does make sense at the end of the day, going for a flat rather than a house, because it would have been too much upkeep and costs too much and cost more for gas and electric for a house as well. And I like it. I don't like it when people come over and try to control me and criticise me, saying what I'm doing is wrong with the upkeep of this place. That's one of the reasons I left my mum's house, really, was because I just felt she was trying to control me and criticise me all the time. But she keeps coming over here. She keeps coming over here and trying to control me and saying what I'm doing wrong and how she do things differently. So it is hurtful and it was upsetting, and it's one of the reasons I've possibly been going through a bit of a nervous breakdown, a bit of a rough patch at the moment. And I do enjoy living here, as I say, but it is lonely, but it's the same loneliness I was getting at my parents' house. That I don't have anything, that I don't have anyone to share my experiences, share my life, and share my passion with, really. It would be nice to go to meet people for day trips out and to hopefully progress on with myself. And it is lonely, as I say. I'm 29, and most people my age have bought a flat or bought a house, with with people that they love. I would have ideally have liked to have moved out my parents' house when I was in a relationship, or when I was working at the end of the day. But I am looking into trying new stuff and to meet new people, and also, as I've said in previous videos, and that I do have new plans and new ideas for the channel, but I'm needing people to work with me, and I need people to work with me, and people need to want to work with me, regarding some of the stuff I do online. And if you want to work with me or want to meet me and have a coffee, and hopefully help me date, and hopefully want to meet me for the person that I am, I'd be more than willing to help. And if you've got any issues regarding your sexuality, your children, could possibly point you into the right direction of some organisations as well. I do have a couple of Facebook groups on Darlington, Facebook, on Darlington Facebook, that I've created. Darlington LGBT Dating and Friendship. That's a general LGBT dating group and friendship group. And you do have to be over 18, as I say, to join, because of the I had the word there, but I couldn't think, because of the audience it's aimed for. That wasn't the word I was going to use, but because of the audience it's aimed for as well. So there's another one: men who like women into cars and bikes in the Darlington area. That's for men that are into women, and women that are into men that are into cars and bikes. As I say, you have to be 18 plus. And there's another one, Darlington Transgender Dating Reunited. That's for transgender people and admirers that want to date transgendered individuals for Darlington and surrounding areas. And hopefully, if you want to join, feel free to join the groups, and they are free, and you can create events and put posts and that on if you want. Also, whatever I say in these videos, you do not take as as literal or as gospel. What I say is how things affect me and how things work for me. It's a little disclosure I've got, but don't take everything that I say as literal in these videos, and don't do anything that I do unless you know what you're doing. But yeah, I've got stairs coming up to the flat, and got a big kitchen, big living room, and basically it's tidy. It is tidy, but I spend most of the day in bed. And my mum said, "I've got a living room. You may start using it. You need to use it." But where have all my videos been filmed? Most of them on my bed at my parents'. So you know where I like to film, and you know how I like to film as well. So yeah, they've all been in a bedroom except one. So basically, yeah, I've got big stuff happening at the moment, but a lot of it's been delayed, and I want to do more big stuff, and I want to progress on more with my big stuff and big policies and big beliefs, and I would like to work with other people, meet a lot of people, try different cultures, and try and come out my shell a bit and explore myself and explore my sexuality a bit more. As I say, that I am attracted to transgender women, but I'm also attracted to cis women as well. But I'm attracted to like people that express femininity in a feminine way. So dresses, handbags, heels, tights. I don't really like stockings, but dresses, handbags, heels, tights, that sort of stuff. Yeah. As I say, I've not been well. Last couple of weeks, nervous breakdown. Police had to come to see me, and I could have got sectioned, but it's about time now for taking some responsibility for my actions and hopefully progressing and getting my life back on track. And yeah, this is just an unboxing video of my update, and that I am missing doing content for YouTube, and I've not really, and I've lost some of the passion for it as well. But I do want to get the passion back, and I do want to get a bit more back to how I was, or better than how I was. So yeah, I do need your help to basically get the best out of myself, and if you want to help, I'd really appreciate it, even if it's just words of advice and just a thumbs up and like, subscribe to the video. Look, feel free to have a look at my other YouTube videos and have a look at a lot of my videos as well. So I would also like to recommend that I will do something special if I can get 100,000 subscribers, but that might take a while. And yeah, I've only got 20 subscribers at the moment, but if I can get a huge chunk of subscribers and a huge chunk of people watching the videos, and I get people saying different stuff they want me to do, different stuff they want me to try, I may do something special, and I may do something different. See if it can be arranged. But yeah, something a bit different, something a bit sexy, something a bit not me. So basically, yeah, um, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Bye.